Okay, so everything all started. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, no worries.
I didn't want to cry, but I'm really here to break this generational curse between my family.
Here you go, love.
I'm so sorry.
No, no worries at all.
Because I was so ready, but it's like when I get up here, it's like,
You're holding it in.
yeah.
Let it out. It's okay.
So sorry.
No, you don't ever apologize for emotions on this stage. Okay? And that's heavy. You know, people forget that when we are the generation that wants to break those curses, it's a lot of pressure on us.
It really is.
So what happened? So you're taking your sister and you see her exhibiting behavior that you're like, I gotta break.
Yeah, so she reached out to me when she was 13 at the time, and basically just said, I'm not happy where I'm at. My relatives are, beating me. I'm getting touched in the home, and I just need to get out of here and stuff like that. And I just, I didn't even question it. I just took her word, and I just ran to her rescue, and basically to give her a new life. I just felt she just took advantage of me in the situation, like it's like she got what she wanted. She really wanted to get away from her aunt at the time to come live with me because I felt like she looked at me like, oh, this is my sister. She's gonna basically let me do what I want to do. It's not gonna be any rules, because me and her did have like, a relationship where it's playful. I really wasn't like strict on her or anything.
Sister.
Because I'm big sister, but in that role, I realized, like, I can't be your sister. I kind of got to, like, step up and try to, like, be like a mother role to her.
Yeah.
So it's like, it wasn't all fun and games. Like, I was, like, giving her, repercussions behind, like, her actions and stuff like that. So, like, the first week of school, she goes to school and she gets into a fight. It was like I was just seeing a new side of her. Like, she just would just do what she want to do.
And how's it been since she moved in with you? Has it also been hectic?
Well,
not outside, and not just school, but in the house too?
Yes, in the house at the time, because she's no longer living with me now. I just felt like she just didn't want to listen to me. Like, she just didn't care about, respecting the house. I asked her to do stuff like, just clean up, take the trash out or something on the way out the door and stuff like that. It don't get done. But it's just like a lack of just a care, like, I don't care.
I don't care. Has she lied to you?
I mean, the whole situation with me even getting her was a lie. We found out, like, she wasn't getting beat. She was actually doing stuff to her own self-harm. And so, like, she told us the truth about it. Like, my aunt really wasn't doing this to me. I was doing it to myself. So it's like, why you lie? Like, I got you because of what you told me.
So how do you feel about everything your sister just said?
I agree. It wasn't to, like, be rebellious or just do what I want to do. I was just lost. I've always been on my own, so I was just lost. And it's like, if I feel like nobody care about me, and I don't feel wanted, I'm gonna push you away.
Yeah.
And
here you go.
And so that's how, like she said, that's how I deal with my trauma and my abandonment issue, which isn't right. And that's why I'm here, because I want to change. I want to do better. But I just feel like I'm in this hole that I can't get out of.
I hear you. You sweet baby. Your sister said that you lied to her to get into the house. Is that true?
I did lie on my aunt. I lied on her because she used to be my favorite aunt. She used to always come get me when I was with my parents, when I was with my dad, because I did have both of my parents up until the age of 8. And that's when my dad got sent to prison and my mama gave up on me and chose she didn't want me anymore. Like I said, I did lie on my aunt, but I didn't lie about the other things that were happening. I did get touched by my cousins. I was getting touched. And I just didn't want to live with it no more because I was there for 5 years. And I was tired of acting like everything was okay when it wasn't. And I just wanted to be with my family. I just wanted to be with my sister and my mom.
When was the last time you talked to your mom? I know you said she's here to support y'all.
We've been together while we've been here. So
Okay, and what it's been like?
we just act like nothing happened. That's how it's always been.
What kind of relationship did you have with her before?
We never had a relationship.
Got it, got it, got it. Have you two made your amends at all? Have you been able to talk? Did you ever apologize to your sister for the lies?
I did. And again, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like the situation, it was really unfortunate because I didn't want to send her, you know, back to my mom. But I just felt like I was just looking at my life and I'm like, I'm tired of having everything on me. My whole, like my siblings, even my mom, they look at me as the savior. Everybody call me for everything, and it's all on me. If I don't get it done, and nothing gets done, it's just too much. And I'm just like, it's just, you know, I have to break. Like I'm getting out of the whole people pleasing. I speak my mind now. I stand up for myself, and I don't let people just walk over me no more.
I know that this is a show about two sisters, and that's what you all came here for. But it's evident to me, and I think you, as you're on your emotional growth, this is about your mom.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that she actually came here to support you, because usually when I have these revelations on this show, the parents or whomever is not here. I'm going to go back to the green room where your mom has been sitting, and I'm going to see if I can get her on this stage, because if only way I can really help you both is having her here.
I sent her away because what I was going through emotionally with what I had been through with her dad, you know.
That's not fair.
I never seek counseling or nothing. I just swallowed my pill and kept it moving, you know.
Yeah. Your youngest daughter just said that she feels like you don't try. How do you respond to that?
I don't know what she wants from me. I mean, I tried and tried when she just ran away from home because she don't want structure. She don't want discipline. She want to do what she want to do. What 15-year-old mom, you don't know, she smoke weed. I said, I don't want you in the street doing drugs. She want to do drugs, come to me. I'm trying to meet her halfway instead of just have my foot on her neck saying.
Did you hear what your daughter just said?
Maybe I did that because I wanted help. Maybe they would have did something about it.
When a child does those things and they're deliberately wanting to get caught, it's not about the symptom.
She didn't think she got caught.
I promise you. Vanessa, you're shaking your head. What is going through your thoughts?
My mom lets me do whatever I want to do. My mom doesn't care as long as I'm gone, as long as I'm out of her face.
She choose to be gone.
She
Vanessa,
says
come
this so she can believe herself.
School.
My mama doesn't care. You don't call. I be gone for weeks, months.
She
You
don't
don't
have a
call.
phone
You
for
don't
me to
check up
call.
on me or nothing.
I
I have
Vanessa,
a phone. They
I'ma
have
pay
my
for
phone.
you. She only can call me on text
You
message.
have my Instagram. You got people that got my number. You got
Girl,
people
you
that
ain't
talk to
did
me
you
every
ever give me
day. You can
internet
call my
yourself?
sister. You talk to her every
And
day,
I
but
talk
you
to
don't
her
talk
through
to
her.
me.
But
You
I
don't
said,
talk
tell
to me,
Vanessa to
though.
call me. Vanessa never calls. And you can't blame me. You got to
Why
play
would
your
I wanna
part
talk
too.
to you if you don't
as
care
well.
where I'm
She's a
at?
child.
I don't care. It's obvious I
This is
care.
a waste
I
of
call her
time. I'm
sister.
ready to go.
I asked her sister,
I'm ready to
her
go.
best friend. I have to call and talk to her through her best friend. Is Vanessa okay?
Erica, Vanessa told my producer that 2 weeks ago
never
you
called and
attacked
checked
her.
on
What
me.
happened there?
I didn't attack her. I told her not to go outside.
Uh-huh.
She took and go out there anyway, as if I ain't said nothing. It's 11 o'clock at night. Her and the little boy outside. It's a school night. I said, Vanessa, it's time to come in the house. She's still out there with the little boy. She come back in and go back out the door, as if I ain't said nothing. Like, are you kidding me
You're
right
sitting
now?
here trying to make
I
me
go
look
out there.
stupid.
No,
Those
this
were
was exactly what
that was my
happened.
boyfriend and his homeboys.
Yeah, but she go out there, these my dudes, these my boys.
making up
She
stuff.
tell
I've
me, I
never
ain't making
said
that
that.
exactly what you said when I
No,
go
it's not.
outside.
So then how did the fight
and
happen?
She tell me, because I tell her to come in the house and she wasn't going with them. She told me she was going anyway.
I
I
was
didn't
going to
attack
my
her.
boyfriend's house.
She
She
been
said
there
I
about
could
her.
go.
She packed-
She
no,
told
I
me I
never
could
said
go.
I could. She
Once
said
I
she was
leave
going to
and
do
she
hair,
sees
which
she
was
sees
another
those
lie.
other people with him, she wants to decide she wants to embarrass
I
me
didn't
and
care
turn
about
up
no
to try
other
to
people.
impress
She
them.
lied about what she was doing. Her bag I already packed. She already pre-planned what she was finna do. You know, she go get her bag. I said, you go out the door, don't come back. And she tell them boys, y'all gonna let her do this to me? I'm like, if they put their hands on me, I'ma kill all three of y'all in
I
this
asked
yard.
them to get you off of me. I said,
Get
please,
you me.
please,
I'm
can
your
you?
mama.
Okay, this is your boyfriend.
And that's
you're
what she
staying with-
been wanting
you're
to do.
staying
She
with
been
your
staying
boyfriend.
at the boy house, lying to me, telling me she at her best friend house. Because he told me, he said, what's up, Mom Duke? I said, I ain't your Mom Duke. He say, I'm such a, I'm who house she been staying over. What he said.
She's going through so many different emotions in her mind. And so She is not sure if you're going to be there. When you say things like, well, Vanessa, if you leave, don't come back, that just triggers the abandonment. And I'm not saying that you're actually meaning that in that moment, but for her and her young mind, it means you didn't want me no way. You don't love me. So
But
I
I fought
understand
for
what you're
her.
doing.
I fought for her not to leave. She was gonna leave. She said, I'm leaving.
I get it.
And
I
then
get
I'm
it.
like, what
I
am
get
I
it.
supposed
No,
to
and
do?
you're in a process
Call
right
the
now where you're like,
police?
well, now I got to try to figure out how to discipline her. I got to put
Right.
my foot down,
And I'm
which
like-
any other parent out here would understand that. But when compounded with the fact that you haven't been there and that she's never felt like you tried or been there for her, that is just another sign to her, like, I don't respect your discipline anyway, because your discipline to her is not real.
Okay.
Your love to her is not real. You said that you're still using, that you use cocaine. So understand that you're also admitting that while you're trying to parent, you've also been high during that time. Again, I'm going to acknowledge the pain that you've been through because I understand that this is generational, which is why the first thing out of your daughter's mouth when she sat on this page is she wants to break the generational trauma. The question is do you want to break the generational trauma?
Sure.
You do.
Where do I start?
Okay. That's the best first question.
We can't want it for you, and that's the thing. I've always chased like my mom. Like everybody's like, you gotta let her do her, just love her from a distance and all that. But I just can't. I just won't wash my hands because
you want your mother.
I do.
You want your mother.
I want her, and then it's like.
But be clearer. I'm gonna give you some language right now that you can
Crazy.
use. Be clearer. I want my mom to be sober.
Mom, I need you to be sober.
Having your daughter being able right now to tell you that she needs to be sober, how often have you ever said that to her?
Never.
That's never? She just said that's never?
I never told her I just need you to be sober. It's like.
But hold on, take that.
don't
Because
think
it took all these years for you to say, Mom, I need you to be sober.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah. Right.
The abandonment comes from the addiction.
Right.
So you gotta say, Mom, I need you not to abandon me. It's Mom, I need you to be sober.
Right.
Because until you're sober, she'll never be able to show up full mind, body, and soul.
That's true. I know. And I don't want Vanessa to feel like I just like gave up on her either. You know, I just didn't. But it's just like I said, I had been trying to mend this relationship and do everything for so long, trying to take
You've done a great
my
job.
mom.
Let me do something for you right now. You've already said you're doing the work.
Right.
But what I want you to do is release the guilt. That is your lesson for today. You did a big step by telling her I need to be sober, and the next step for you is to say that I'm going to release the guilt. Say it right now. I'm going to release the guilt.
I'm release the guilt.
You've done more than enough. And the only person you need to be doing for now is you.
Right. So I'm trying to do that.
Your other daughter here, she's 15, and there's a lot more that needs to happen here. I'm going to tell you this. She needs to understand that Mom's going to try to get sober. And that's the first step and the only step we can take on this stage. Because the discipline issues and where she's staying, those type of things are up in the air right now.
And she won't come home. I keep telling her to come home.
I know, but the thing is
But she
that
wants to come home to a difference.
She
She
wants-
wants to come home to you changing.
she wants to come home, use the language.
Yeah,
she wants to come home to you sober. So I'm going to bring your daughter back out here in a little bit, and you're going to have to tell her, Mom is going to try to be sober. Then the second step, wherever she is right now with this boyfriend, you need to call that little boy's mama, and you need to talk to her. And if she's there, you say every day, you call him, wake up first thing in the morning, baby, I'm still sober, and I want you to come home.
Okay.
You understand? And what that does, it builds a relationship where she knows you're trying to get sober, and also I want you. Okay, so Vanessa, your mother is going to tell you how she's going to help you deal with it.
I'm gonna get sober. I want you to come home. I'm gonna be the best mom I can be. And we can start over. Whatever you need for me to do, I'm gonna do it. I don't want you to feel the pain that I'm not loved, or that I don't love you. I never wanted you. Okay? I'm gonna get sober and clean for y'all. Do you want to come home?
I do. That's all I ever wanted to do.
Oh, good, good. Give your daughter a hug. Give your daughter a hug. Okay, good. Y'all did some good work here. Okay, this is just the first step. Y'all did some good work here. I'll tell y'all that. Y'all did some really good work. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm proud of you. I know this show wasn't about you, but you came out here and you took it like a G, okay? You took it, and you made really big strides. You've released guilt, and you know that everyone loves you. They're here for you, but we're now going to figure out a path to make sure you always feel secure, because what you deserve is to feel secure, and you're going to be all right. We're going to keep checking up on you, all right? You got a new uncle who's going to get on your nerves, and it's me, okay? All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and we can keep growing. I love you all.